Hello possums, Dreymasmith here in our village, which I have fixed. See the villagers? They're not standing all in that spot there and spinning. I worked out what to do. The solution is not pretty, but it works. Okay, the entirety of the underside, well, almost the entirety of the underside, now has a layer of dirt. It's also got, you can see I've lit up underneath with sea lanterns. So I'm not getting as many I'm not getting as many drowned turn up. And the villagers are quite happy. I just ran out of dirt on this side. I'm going to have to fix that at some point. And I'll put an extra layer of wood around so that you can't see it. But that's boring, so I'll do that another time. I think there's still a couple of pockets where it's just slabs and then an air gap. I keep an eye on the villagers. If they suddenly stop and start spinning like this, oh, on cue, thank you so much. I suspect there's one, yep, there's one just here. I've got some dirt on me, I went and got some. Yep, here's another little pocket. So we'll just fix that. Thank you. I'm not worried about under the house having a gap because I've replaced all the floors in the house with full planks. Don't, oh, get out. Right, we'll just wait for useless there. Thank you so much for showing me though. Thank you, there we go. Now I'll just pop the slabs back. And hopefully that's the last one. But I'll just continue to watch them. Come on you, out you go. That's it. There we are. So the villagers are much happier, they're behaving much more normally. And what is this random floating block of dirt for? Well, we are today going to put in paths and gardens and a town pump. Not a fountain, not a reflecting pool, not a well, a pump. So I'll just go grab the things I need for the pump. Now to solve some problems, I'm just cordoning this off while we work. Because I'm going to have to open up the floor. There we are. Now I'm just going to dig this out to start with and then we'll start constructing. Right, so that's the shape of the little water collection area that's going to be at the base of the pump. I'm just going to bring this up. Now, first things first, let's line it with stone brick stairs. Now, if it's just a little collection area, that doesn't mean it can't look nice. There we are. Now we dig this out. And that one as well. Okay, now lever and turn it on and pop a redstone lamp over the top so it's permanently on. And then, oh, I've got to work out which way I want this to face. Yep, okay. There we are. So chiseled stone brick, and this is the way we want it to face. So we can just pop a dirt block in there because no one's going to see it. And we can get rid of that now too. And we can put the slab back. Alright, so stone brick block, chiseled stone block, and a dispenser. And I can get rid of the fencing. That's not it done, but I've forgotten a couple of things, and there's no fall hazard to the villagers anymore, so we'll just get rid of the fencing and then get on with it. Right, so let's finish our structure first. Need to put cobble wall on top of there. And now we need to get up here because redstone lamp, daylight sensor, set for night. And now I need to waterlog each of these. I'll be back in a minute. And that's handy when you waterlog stairs. You still get an infinite water source if you do it the right way. Excellent. There we are. So that's the pump almost finished. We've got to add a handle. Add a handle. And we've got to put a bucket of water in. And now when we pump, we'll get water. There we go. One town pump. When I was very little, we had a pump in the backyard, and I have very vague memories of using it. We'd pump water for our pet goat Half. Well, she wasn't a pet, she was giving us milk, but my sister and I thought she was a pet. Anyway, that is the town pump. What? Oh. Excuse me a minute. It helps if I log all the stairs. Silly me. Okay, now we'll pop it back in. There we are, and that's the pump done. But we are not finished yet. We are going to put in raised walkways for these guys with lights, and we're going to put in little gardens. So to that end, I'm going to get my trusty axe, and I'm going to start cutting out pathways. Let's get moving. So I'll start here. And suddenly placing all that dirt, gosh, I appreciate it. It makes things so much easier. Alright, there's paths cut. It does actually make it look a little bit more sort of townish, doesn't it? It's not a bad look. Do I want to do something down there? I don't know. Alright, we'll put those paths in, and we'll put some gardens in, and then we'll see if we need some extra paths. So, back down we go. Right, now, after much debate with myself and feedback from the kids, I've decided to go with a gravel path. I'm thinking of edging it in spruce stairs where I can, because obviously, you know, here I can't. So I'm just going to place all that in, and then we'll start thinking about gardens. Having done this, I'm not sure I like it. Yeah, I'm really not sure I like it. I'm thinking maybe the sunken paths might be better, having put it all in. Dig it all out. And a mixture of cobble and gravel. Oh, that might be too much. I don't know. I'll try edging some of it in spruce stairs, see what I think. The edging is better, but I don't like it. I'm getting rid of the gravel. paths have all been recessed. I tossed up about whether doing all of them like this, it's a mixture of cobble, gravel and andesite, or putting in grass blocks and then making them into path blocks. Now, I did a bit more of this, and with the cobble roofs, it was all getting a bit lost. So I've just kept that round the smeltery, just for safety's sake. And everywhere else there is grass. I got a silk touch shovel and picked some up and put it down with the dirt. I'm going to turn them all into path blocks. So like that, which has the added advantage that things can't spawn on it. And these strange things, they're a little prompt to breeding. I have found them quite useful to put in just as a temporary measure to get them up to the numbers I want, and then I remove them. And as you can see, it's already working. So I'm going to leave them go for a bit, get their numbers up, and then I'll remove these and I'll fix all the path blocks up. But in the meantime, let's put a bit of decoration in. There is a cave under here and I have got to see to it. So we're going to put lanterns in the garden areas, because I've made some garden areas. See, like here, and there's one here and a couple of others. So we'll pop all those in. I'm going to put daylight sensors on the top. We'll let the villagers do their thing. So we'll start with this one, because I can get up to it easily. There we are. So that's what our lanterns are going to be like. So there's going to be 4 here around the little pump, and we're going to put some flowers in, and then there'll be one in the centre of each of these gardens. Do I want it that high or one higher? Let's have a look. No, that high's fine. Okay, so I'll do those. Yep, see, they're getting busy. I know about you. We have got an iron golem. Yes, we have an iron golem. I am now immensely happy. There it is. Right, so these breeders can come down. We've got a couple of extra babies and we have an iron golem. Hooray! Hello, darling. We'll have to think of a name for you. Now, there was one more somewhere that... Yep, here. Hello. Now, unfortunately, one of the babies we got was a nitwit, but, you know, I suppose every village needs their idiot. It's not very nice of me to say, is it? Okay, gardens in next. And then we're done. Oh, and we need to turn all our paths, all our grass into paths. Oh, it's going to chew my shovel. Alright, I know you're still in there, but you're going to have to come out. So are you. I know, doors to slam, things to do, I know. Right, now. Flowers. Plenty of bone meal. There we go. I think that's quite nice. Possibly a little overdone, but you know. We'll pop lilacs in here. There we are. Now I'll just go around fixing up the gardens. I'll be with you in a minute. Right, I'm using a stone shovel because I'm not using up my good shovel. Okay, final touch to the gardens is pop in ferns and make them 2 blocks high. Well, there we go, that's it. Oh, the paths get a little bit lost, but they're spawn proof. I'll live with it. A little bit beyond caring at this point. And we got our golem. So we'll just update that. You've got a little bit of green here and there. Paths are barely visible. And while I'm up here, I just want to show you. Because I've been thinking, you know, village, bottom of a cliff. Temple, gentle slope going down to the sea. So now we can see where there are the remnants of a path and of other structures that were here before something went horribly wrong. We don't know what it is, but something happened that made them move from this nice gentle slope down to the bottom of the cliff on the other side of the hill. Something happened. So there's just a bit of ruins here and there, leftover bits of stone, the occasional remnant of wall, and plenty of wolves. I actually quite liked the green paths, but I'd have had to put a lot more lighting in if I'd kept them. So we'll go with safe over pretty in this instance. So there we go, that's our village. I think we'll do a flyover and then we'll come back here and wait till the sun sets and the lights come out, because I want to see it with just its little pools of light. That's partly why I was so desperate to have these areas as spawn proof without lighting, so that it could be like a proper little town, that not everything is stupendously lit up. You've got little pools of light. So let's fly over the village and see what we can see. There we go. Up and swoop down. Still a fair amount of light. I think that looks really nice though. And yeah, I want a potion of slow falling. That would be cool. There they all go, running for their houses. That's our village. Alright, let's see if we can land somewhere safely. Preferably inside. Done. So that's it. Village done. Welcome to Fletchley. Happy villagers. A golem. That's pretty cool. And hopefully you like what I've done. If you have, you know what to do. Whack that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. And I will see you next time. Bye.